Hello, Aries. Women, welcome to your reading. We are here to find out what it is that God wants you to know. Most High, if there's anybody trying to interfere with this reading, please block them so we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Do step in and deliver your messages to your children. Thank you. There it is. So you and Taurus are the only ones that I had to shuffle like this for. Subject matter of your reading, Aries. We've got monogamy. Okay. Let's see your message on the underlying issue. Okay, so we got the internet or the World Wide Web. Okay. The subject matter was monogamy, the underlying issue. We've got begin again. Listen to your conscience. Don't worry too much about the words on the cards. I'm going to interpret them. Once we got all the cards out, the story will make sense, okay? Sex therapy. Okay, so we got orgy, sex party. Pay what you owe. Infertile. Nature's lessons. Kara. Custom. Meditation. Healing. Common. Drugs. Self-care. Do the right thing. Father. Grandfather. Stop the STDs, they're bad for business. Polygamy, be nice to yourself. Money, crazy. Admirer, school or education. Dismantle, addiction. Begin again. Clean slate, blank slate. Start over. We got invest, poison, continue, love, dangerous sexual practices. Yet another job. Okay, and the next card in succession we have Madame. Menopause. All right, so we got the internet. So the subject matter was monogamy, being true to one person, focusing your energy. Okay, the focusing of energy in to one person. So this the message. We got the internet, the World Wide Web. So that's the opposite of monogamous. With the with the internet, your energy is focused in many different directions. World Wide Web. Okay, so that's the message. The subject matter is focusing your energy in one direction. All right. So the underlying issue, we got begin again, listen to your conscience regarding this sex therapy. Okay. We got orgy or sex party, pay what you owe, which will be infertility. And that's nature's lessons. Okay. So these sex parties, they encourage infertility because the energy is being spread too wide. Your energy is being spread too wide. You're picking up too many different energies. You're involving yourself with too many different people. Okay, so you're taking on a whole bunch of people's problems. People gonna be texting your phone on a regular or trying to hunt you down. If you even block them, they'll try to find other ways to get to you and shit like that. And that's annoying. It causes infertility because it messes with your focus. It plays with your emotions. You're frustrated a lot of the time. This person will be frustrated a lot of the time, don't have time to do the things that they really need to invest their time in, because if they invest their time here, then people over here are gonna be upset, and there's always turmoil. Your energy, or whoever this is that's indulging in sex parties or indulging in sexual relationships with a whole lot of people, their energy is being pulled in so many different directions for so many different reasons that it causes infertility. Okay, and that'll be a lesson for them to learn from nature. They'll see it themselves. If they don't stop behaving like that, this person is going to see that indulging in so many different indulging sexually with so many different partners, it actually kills a person slowly. Okay, nature itself is going to teach them that. So if you're dealing with somebody and he doesn't really look after his sexual energy, in that he's having sex with a lot of people, and you keep telling him that that's not a good practice, it's bad for you, you can stop talking, because nature itself is about to show this person that that is actually a damaging way to live. It kills slowly. Okay, It kills socially, financially, emotionally, psychologically. It's just destructive. And physically, because there's STDs, there's crazy women hunting him down, wanting him all to themselves. There's women trying to get pregnant so that they can get custody money, all type of dumb shit. Okay. So now we got Kira, custom, meditation, healing. Kira, custom, meditation, healing. So it's like getting accustomed to being more careful, okay, and focus on healing. That's what needs to be done by this person. This person needs to care for themselves and get used to meditation, like paying attention to themselves, understanding what's going on around them with all the people that they get involved with, in all the different ways that they get involved with people, see what it's doing to them on a social level, on a psychological level, on a physiological level, on a financial level, okay, on a familial level, because it's gonna interrupt the family life, everything, okay. So we got common and drugs. So there's a need to heal from being in that intoxicated state of mind. So it's saying Kira, custom, meditation, healing, common, drugs. Okay? Healing oneself from the consistency of feeling out of sorts mentally. Okay? Then we got self-care, do the right thing, father to grandfather. So self-care, do the right thing. Father energy is a lower energy to the grandfather energy. So it's like upgrade yourself by taking care of yourself. And you take care of yourself by doing the right thing. So this is talking to the person that you're dealing with. So he needs to do the right thing by taking care of himself. And that will upgrade him from just father to grandfather. So a father energy is a good energy, but there's room for improvement because you got the grandfather energy. Anything that's grand is something that's big, something that's important, high value. Okay. So then God says, stop the STD because it's bad for business, sexually transmitted diseases. Now, this isn't just talking about uh, germs that you could pick up from infected people. This is talking about the spiritual germs that this person is picking up. This person needs to stop because, like I explained before, it's messing with their energy spiritually, financially, socially, physiologically. That means with the body, with actual STDs. So this person involving themselves with so many different sexual partners, it is destroying them, and it's bad for business. Okay, the polygamy, they need to be nice to themselves. So we got money crazy, admirer, school, dismantle addiction, money crazy. So it's like this person probably do what they do for money or do what they do because of money. So money is linked to this man's promiscuous behavior in some way. Okay? They feel like they have to be like this because of money, but God says that's crazy. So what they need to do is love education and dismantle addiction. Admire education, dismantle addiction. So if they tend to put their love into learning what's actually happening with them, how their sexual practices is actually affecting their general life or their life on a whole, if they pay attention to learning more about how their sexual practices are destroying their life on a whole, it will dismantle their addiction, because now they have a reason to change. They have a reason to stop. They have reason to focus more on healing, because nobody of it, no healthy minded person wants to be destroyed. So if we're doing something that we know is destroying us, we gonna seek to find the way to help us to stop doing whatever this destructive thing is. Okay, then we have this blank card, and then God continues: invest, poison, continue, love of dangerous sexual practices. God said you better get another job. So if this person feel like having sex with multiple partners is connected to his job, God says then he needs to get another job. Because are you going to stay in that job believing that you need to be having sex with so many different people, even though it's destroying you? Because you're doing it to save your job, but it's messing with your finances, because you cannot concentrate on doing your job properly, because you've made so many connections with so many people, and so these women are making so much demands of this person. So many women hate this person. So many women behind the scenes are probably doing juju on this person, that is fucking with their energy. And it's like, he was doing it to save his job in the first place, but it's the very thing that's ruining his job. So it's either he gonna stop doing it and see how it affects his job by investing in monogamy. Okay, choose one person, which would be you, and build with you. See how that affects his job, see how that affects his life, see how that affects his health, see how that affects his social situation, see how that affects his finances, see how that affects his familiar life. Or just get another fucking job where you're not required to have sex with people, if you're afraid to stop having sex with people and be in the job that he's currently doing. Okay, so this is a lot about your person. Okay, we got Madam Menopause. So this Madam would be you. Pause from having sex with this person and expect a miracle. So instead of adding your energy to this unhealthy mix with this person, God said you better stop and trust that everything is going to work out in your favor. Expect a miracle. Okay? Because by you stop giving your sexual energy to this person, and whatever the good things you be giving to this person that you need to hold back, is actually going to help this person to make different decisions. Because if he loves you enough, he's not going to want to lose you. And if having all these sexual partners mean that he's going to lose you, then he would be more inclined to feel like, I want to try and take the chance to try go in this direction with you and see how that affects my life. So it's just like giving it a try. But you need to pull back your energy, because if you get mixed up in whatever nonsense lifestyle this is that your person is living, then there's no hope for you, there's no hope for him. He's gonna pull you down with him. Okay, so you're gonna be subjected to heightened negative emotions, infertility, because you won't be able to concentrate and do your work, and that's gonna mess with your money, because it's gonna mess with your productivity. Okay, so in order to save this person, it's best that you hold back your energy and watch how it works out in your favor, in both your favor. Okay, so it's either this person is gonna leave you, or this person is gonna choose to love you and you alone, and see how that affects his life. So expect a miracle. Then we got addiction, worldwide, patience, fear mongering, all is fear in war, claim your neighborhood. When it comes to this mental manipulation, of maturity. So by you standing up this way to this person, by you choosing to put a pause on investing in this person, it's going to make him look at his life and look at his choices, and it's going to most likely encourage him to make a different choice. And when he does, it's like the world itself is watching, and you're going to actually help those who are paying attention to you to heal from their problems. Claim, yeah, claim your neighborhood. So it's like by your example of maturity, you're going to inspire others to try to be mature in relationships and make better decisions when it comes to relationships. Mental manipulation, we got underaged and pregnant. So even the young people who were thinking about getting involved in this dangerous sex. So underage, pregnant. Pregnant means there's something in you that is going to be delivered. What's going to be delivered with these underage people is them getting involved in these dangerous sexual practices too. So they're looking at whoever your person is and seeing all the promiscuity and all this loose sexual behavior, and they're thinking, oh, that's a good idea. But by you standing up to this person and parking this person to the side and saying, no, you're not getting me involved in this shit, people who are watching you, it's gonna make them make different decisions. So we got addiction and groomed. So they're being groomed by other people's example, and you'll be able to claim back your neighborhood or claim back the younger generation from exhibiting this type of dangerous sexual habit, which is to be sexing anybody, anytime, any old how, or having multiple sex partners. So through you and your person's example, those who are watching your story play out, they will also learn the dangers of living a promiscuous life. So so that means your love life is being played out on the World Wide Web. So you probably be talking to your person on the internet, and other people are watching and seeing what's going on, and you just know that by you pulling back your energy, you're actually helping to save your neighborhood. You're helping to save people worldwide. A lot of people, maybe not everybody, but a lot of people, you're helping to save them from getting involved in all these sex parties and having multiple partners and not ever taking anybody seriously and building strong bonds and taking time to get to know someone and taking time to get to understand how to create a healthy relationship with one person, and make that relationship how you want it to be. If you want great sex, then you have to work for it in your relationship with your person. Not just decide, oh, you can't do it how I want, so I'm gonna go outside and get this person to do it because they know how to do it. Nah, if I don't know how to do it, teach me, because it is my pleasure to please you, and it is your pleasure to please me because you love me. So if you don't know how to please me sexually, then it is my job to teach you how. And if I don't know how to please you sexually, it is your job to teach me how. Because our safety is more important. Our financial future is more important. The future of our tranquility is more important. We don't need to have crazy people addicted to your sex hunting us down, or addicted to my sex hunting me down, wanting to take you out because they want me, or wanting to take me out because they want you, or I don't have to worry about you coming home and giving me some STD that you picked up from some one of your sexcapades. And I mean, nobody needs that type of stress. I beg. Okay? Delete that. All right? So Your relationship here is on display, and by you making good decisions in this relationship, healthy decisions, yeah, people are watching you and they're actually learning from you. Okay, so give yourself a pat on the back for unknowingly being a good role model to a whole bunch of people that you didn't even know were paying attention to you. Okay. Yeah, so don't sabotage yourself by being afraid to lose this person. The fear mongering. Yeah, don't fall for the fear mongering, being afraid to lose this person. Because if this person is unhealthy for you, it doesn't matter what is great about them. They're unhealthy for you, they're unhealthy for your future, so that means they got to go. Okay, it doesn't matter how rich they are, how handsome they are, how valued they are in society, how admired they are. It doesn't matter if all your family love them. It doesn't matter if your children love them for you. It doesn't matter. If you are not being treated well, you need to make sure that you secure your your happiness in this relationship with this person. So this person is going to have to get it together before you can get together, right? So don't let this person tell you, oh, it's my job, I have to have sex. It comes with the territory, it's part of the image, having sex with all these females. Yeah, no, no, thank you. Well, if that's your job and you choose your job and having sex with all these females over me, then I'm gonna have to let you go. So when you either get a different job or you're willing to take the chance to love me alone and set a new standard in this work situation, because I mean, you could do that. Everybody, everybody is sexually promiscuous, but you don't have to be. They don't have to be. Y'all choose to be. Y'all set the image that way. But me, if I'm that important to you, you're going to have to change that. So you're going to have to find the courage within you to set a new precedence in your workplace. Because I am not going to be dealing with you and all your crazy chicks and all your STDs and all that shit. Okay? I'm not coming into your world to diminish my value and my high standards. Okay? Your world is gonna have to conform to me in that respect. If there's anything about your world that I feel is better than my world, then I will conform to it. But that is not better than what is going on in my world. It's not healthier, it's not more profitable, or nothing like that. It's a killer. Okay? It's killing you slowly. I mean, look at yourself. This is how you need to talk to him. Like, look at yourself. You're dying slowly, mate. This is what you want. You want me to join you. So if I was to allow myself to live like you, or accept you as you are, and then I get really upset and sad, and then my face start drooping and looking old because I'm depressed for such prolonged periods, and I'm no longer beautiful, I'm no longer vibrant, I'm no longer happy. Are you going to want to be with me? No. You're going to want to leave me and find somebody who is vibrant, somebody who is young, somebody who is happy. So I'm going to keep my vibrancy and my youngness and my happiness. No matter what age I am, I'm going to keep my youngness. I'm going to stay looking fresh and green because I'm going to be stress-free away from you and your nonsense, since you're so dedicated to your work. Okay? I'm not going to let you and your work pull me down. It's either you're going to step up to my standard or step away. When you become the grandfather, check me and see what I go on. Maybe I'll still be available and maybe we can try it then. But you need to make some better decisions, because right now you are not a true high value man. Okay? You may be a popular man, you may be a rich man, but you're a dying rich man. You're a dying popular man. You're a frustrated rich man. You're a frustrated popular man. Okay? You're a fucked up superstar. and I'm here to find somebody to make my life better. Okay? So I'm gonna need you to fix up and then come again, right? So that is your message, Aries women. So until next time, my darlings, thank you for watching. Bye bye.